We talked about how our pressure needed to be good early, especially in the front half of the ground, and this is a pretty good example of that. Hearts, great ball inside 50. Sammy, you'll swallow that more times than you don't, no worries. Wink, fantastic start in your first minute, holding the ball every day of the week, not paid, but we still fight on, go again, and eventually cause a stoppage. Really good stoppage out of the middle of the ground. Slossy coming off the back of the square. Simo providing overlap run with a good entry. Wink will back you here every day of the week. That's fine. You could either pop it over the top, but I have no issue with you going for the shot. We end up getting away with this, but watch how number 28 comes from 30 metres away from the stoppage and is completely unchecked on the goal side and in the corridor. Again, two of their guys running through the stoppage unchecked, but good handball. Hearts. Simo kick is fine. And Wink, really, really great contest here, forcing the ball to ground, from which we get a scoring shot. Kick out to a 2-on-1. Somehow we force it and the momentum brings the ball our way. This is what we're capable of with run, handball, carry. Look how quick we can transition. We looked really dangerous through the middle of the corridor, especially early in the game. Horse, it's a great kick. We always want you to take that one on. Simo driving the ball deep. Again, really good forward pressure, forcing them into turnovers. And then a nice 1-2 here creates a simple goal. Well done. Boundary throw in. We've just got to stick one of these tackles because they ended up getting away far too easily here and through the corridor as well. Hawk, keep your feet well. We end up rebounding okay, and Slossy, lovely run, lovely angle. Deep in our defensive 50, probably no issue with you taking it over there, Horse. Sloss control it, rides the bump well, kick up the lines, good. Huey, really brave, fantastic. Well done. Forces a stoppage out of what could have been a turnover. Quick kick forward for them. Slossy in front, well done. Releases a runner in Maids off the back, perfect. Using the angles and the space of Como really well here. Getting the ball over the back to the small forwards as we talked about. Maids, you push up really well, but Wink, that handball needs to hit. We just end up making this way too hard for ourselves. And what could be another missed handball there from Mickey. What could be a really quick transition and possible end-to-end goal ends up in nothing. Take the game on through the corridor. We force a turnover here. Johnny, I'm looking by your eyes that there was probably nothing on, but I'd still probably rather that ball goes inside 50 rather than a couple of dinky handballs around the arc, which ends up in a holding the ball and a turnover. Look at number 8 here. So Jake Jess, you just lose sight of him. A, you don't start goal side, and B, you let him track through the stoppage. We need to be much tighter on good players like that, which we know you can be and will be moving forward. Stoppage at our defensive half back. Mates, I get what you're trying to do here. It's a probably risky handball, and Horse, you just need to keep your feet here at all costs because, as I say, as soon as you go to ground, your opponent has essentially got no one else on him. Fantastic punch that bails us out from Johnny Reid. Tap shares. Jake, this is a fantastic effort. You just keep going here again and again and again. Low to the ground, ends up getting us a handball out there. Putts again, I see what you're trying to do. Pretty unlucky with the bounce, but if we can just hit those handballs and not fumble, we'll make life so much easier for ourselves. Notice how Hutz and Kirky both go to ground as well late in that contest, which makes it hard again. Good tackle. Made's really dangerous spot to palm the ball. If anything, just smack it as far as you can or try and get your boot to it. Hawk does pretty well in the one-on-one. Just risky decision from us. Kirky shrugs off your opponent well here. And Cal, you create a great contest with number 5, who probably had a clean run to the ball, and you at least forced another opportunity for us to turn it over. Well done. I just don't like how we let this guy run straight through the middle of the ground, essentially unchecked. And Mickey, you get a good block put on you, but apart from that, they go end to end really quickly, and you see the forward pressure they were able to provide on Hawk could have led to a goal. Horse, nice and calm with ball in hand, gets us out of it. Maids listen to the voice well. Cal, nice block. Jake gets it up the line. Langley, fantastic mark here. And notice he turns around quickly, long to the top of the square, as we say a lot, which creates an opportunity. Mickey, great contest. Sammy, could have been anything. Good stuff. The pressure in this clip is first rate. Simo, chaos kick forward, absolutely fine out of a stoppage. Cal forces the ball to ground. Winks in there. Birdie, brilliant tackle. Wing handball. Cal, we know you'll kick that more times than you missed that. All good. Birdie, great tackle. It's late in the game. They're now behind. They're going to go long every time from the kick out. Maids, I get what you were trying to do in terms of punching the ball back in. We just probably needed a few more guys there to help you at the time. We end up turning it over. Decrep, calm, classy kick there. Scotty as well. And Simo, beautiful spot to hit it too. Sammy, just take your time from this point, right? There's no need to play on. We've got the ball in hand. We've got the game in hand. Just be smart about it. Forward pressure was a real highlight in the last quarter. Look how many times we're able to force the ball into a turnover situation. Cal, excellent. Hut's excellent. Just keeps it moving forward. That momentum we always talk about. Scotty paddles it on. Johnny, excellent hands. And Sammy's not going to miss from there. Great win, boys. Good stuff. Stoppage late in the game. Good tap, Shez. Rollo, great tackle. As soon as he slung off the ground, Simo straight in there defending his teammate. Good stuff, boys. Well done.